Mr. Zhovkva, Guy Johnson in London. To your point, the US is briefing right now. Russia still making little progress on the ground in Ukraine. We just spoke to a military specialist who feels that a turning point could be very close in this conflict. How close to that turning point are you, where you start to push the Russians out of Ukraine?
Very close, right? You are. They are trying to make an advances in the Donbass or in some parts of the southern Ukraine, but those advances are very little, if any. And sometimes they make advances, and immediately next days the territories are taken back by Ukrainian forces. The turning point is very close. What we need now immediately is the more inflow of weapons, which would help us to win on field, not only in Donbass, not only in southern Ukraine, to liberate the temporarily occupied territories, but in the whole war. That's why those days or weeks coming ahead will be very critical. And we're hoping the support of our Western partners or our Western allies in providing us the weapon which we need. Every our partner, every our ally, know concrete needs of Ukraine on ground, on field. So that's why, provided that this inflow is taking place, we will be very close to turning point and to victory.
Can I just jump in one final quick question as well from here in London? We were listening to the Deputy Treasury Secretary speaking a little bit earlier in the United States, and he was talking about this idea that the US has a twin objective here. It wants to provide weapons so that the Ukrainians can force the Russians out, but it also wants to degrade Russian military capability to the point at which Russia can no longer pose a threat to others. Do you worry that Ukraine is being used for that second purpose?
Well, we're defending our territory. This is the utmost goal for Ukraine, and we cannot act in any other possible way. We have to defend our territory. We have to defend our land. It's nothing, no one else would do it, neither country. The country could always help us by supplying the weapons, by introducing sanctions, by the way. And that's probably what you're also talking about, because introducing sanctions and depriving Russian economy and military economy and military industry complex from their assets, from their ability to provide more weapons, more ballistic missiles, more fighter jets, more tanks, more artillery to fight against Ukraine. And yes, not only against Ukraine, because it will not stop them here in Ukraine, they will go further. But once again, Ukraine is ready to take this burden because we are in the forefront of this of this aggressor. But winning together, winning Ukraine, we will definitely win together.